So, if you've never seen By the Battles, in By the Battles we have two teams playing each other. They try to protect the silo as long as they can. And in this scenario, you will get attacked by biters consistently. If you use your science instead of researching, you can also send it to the opponent and make their biters stronger. So sending science to the opponent is a way to increase biter strength and win the match. So it's a trade-off of how much you want to like research yourself to make your defense stronger and how much you send to overwhelm your opponent. This is gonna be the map. Oh god, this is like awful low resources. Look at this, only like that little iron, 2 iron patches, 1 super low density, basically not usable. Overlapping like hell. This is... we are talking about 5 players here, and this iron patch has maybe enough space for like, I don't know, 15 electric mining rolls. So, this one you cannot use. This is gonna be a nightmare, even to defend already. We'll see how that is gonna turn out. It's gonna be very interesting how the players handle that little of material to work with. Plenty of stone. So, possibly good distribution for military science, which uses stone a lot. Copper, plenty of copper, we're not gonna need that much, I guess. Coal, not that much either. Like, all of it is pretty short. Like, actually, everything is pretty short. But specifically iron. It's gonna be very interesting to take a look at. Streamer, please give a countdown and unfreeze. What, admin? Okay, so, I won't want to give a countdown. Wait, how do I start? Oh, god, they don't even have like... How am I supposed to be administrator? Come on. Okay.
Okay, JD is doing it.
Wait. Go.
I think JD plays as the streamer for this one.
Go. It's so stupid, like, why didn't they... I'm not talking about... I don't want to talk about it. This is really a poor... The streamer should not start the match, okay? I'm not even supposed to stream this match, but whatever.
The other match, by the way, with Atero is already quite far, and they are both immediately automating and outposting far away.
Oh, Tim Bohr is like going for an outpost, it seems. Or is he just scouting? Oh, he's starting on the mixed patch, I see. Steelaxe on the north is just scouting, starting like a lot on stone. 12 miners on stone. Very little iron. They decide to stop the burners on the low density iron, which is interesting. I would not have expected that. Lots on coal, 20 on coal, tiny bit on copper, more on iron incoming. I hope this corpse is not gonna be a problem. I mean, it's 11 minutes, it's quite stupid. We'll see. Opening on the south, quite the same. A little bit less on coal, no things on iron yet. One player starting on mix instead, interesting strategy, which is close by. And also 12 on stone. So quite equal openings, quite surprisingly, since this is not like an opening that is like being known before. We start with more items than usually, we start with like 10 burners per person. So that's new. That's new. And they came up with quite the same opening. Interesting. Iron being extended on the north, the south still being like on 3 iron burners only, more on the mixed incoming though. So we have like here a build that's going full offense mode, full expansion. There we go like probably to like 9 burners on iron and 10 on stone, and then may see Tim expanding on this patch fully, while the others still work on the main. So pillboxes are... the turrets are not being taken up, they're just like redistributing the ammunition. Let's see how that works out. For the Roughnecks. Steelaxe is on... How much iron do we have here? Can we actually see? Can we copy or count it somewhere? 12, right? 13 iron miners, 20 coal. Oh, they have way more here. They have like 30 iron. Not expanding the other things at all right now. Stone at 16, stagnating. The scale is a mix patch. First bites incoming here, but everyone is a main here. So what we see here, going to 7, still working on it, bit slow to expand, but that's how you start on that mixed patches. Less on stone, only 12 on stone here, but with these together, 16 as well, so same amount. Iron's being extended now, coal still low. After all, like, I think Steelaxe PlmlA is a bit better right now in terms of progress. Why is tournament mode disabled, by the way? I think we should enable it, right? Shouldn't we? Yeah, we should probably do that. Okay, now we can also see the evolution a bit better. Player list we have here as well. Great. There we go. Don't touch. Why not? Should be fine. Now we can see the research. Change the team names of the teams. Good idea. How can I change that? I don't know. I don't want to like mess around with that right now. I've never used that interface, and I'm not supposed to be the admin of the team, even though it seems like I am. Lol. Present north, you can change it. Okay. So we have on the north Steelaxe PlmlA, and on the south we have the Roughnecks. Is that how you pronounce it? How you say it? How you write it? No, without the T. My English is too bad for this. Okay, it's that. Okay. Okay, we did it. Okay, great, great, great. What is the state? Turrets being like extremely rearranged in a straight line. I'm not sure. This is not how it used to be. This is like they shows like very equalized distances for those turrets here. Interesting strategy. How does Steelaxe handle it? Steelaxe doesn't like matter. They don't worry about the turrets at all. They just leave them where they are. Like we have 10 turrets at a lot, but they have not been moving anything yet. Also very interesting. Nobody cares for the defense now. They just like try to grab the maximum efficiency. A lot of burners here on their side. We see automation done at 6 minutes, already down with some assemblies. Why do we have blueprints? Don't you tell me you play with blueprint import. Okay. Interesting. Well, maybe like they copied it like and pasted it like the very way, but it's a bit weird. I didn't expect that. We'll see. So automation at 6 minutes, quite good. 6 steam engines, chest, automation with burner inserters. First electric mining drills coming up here on coal. More burners, iron being fully utilized more or less. There's like only a tiny bit of space here. I'm quite surprised. They decided to put like they sacrificed like quite a lot of iron here. I mean, this iron is super low, right? But they still decided to sacrifice part of this and like build their science on top of that, which is really surprising to me. We'll see how that works out. probably just copy pasted it. I don't think they imported it, but I hope it's not activated and it's not part of the tournament. It should not be. If you play blueprint imports, that would probably be quite stupid. South doing it differently, outsourcing the science to the side. South is using a 1-to-1 ratio, which is like good for later researchers, but for early researchers you need a 2-to-1, which does the Steelaxe here. They extend now with one more lab, but probably just to get rid of the science they buffered up earlier. Let's see how much they progress here. They go for wind science, logistics. Oh, logistics. That's interesting. So logistics means they need splitters or underground. So that means we're gonna see smelting lines incoming here for sure, then rushing from military 2. South has also straight, oh, they go straight from military science packs. So we may see like military science strategy on the South. It's actually very certain. Steel, automation 2, military 2 for grenades, very normal. Only here starting with gun turrets, interesting. But military science pack probably the most interesting thing here. How long is the round usually? We don't know yet, but the tournament is supposed to be like less than 1 hour per match. We'll see how it works out. South still expanding, not utilizing all of the iron yet, but they didn't build on top of that at least. And they building on the mixed patch additionally. This is very low amount of furnaces, I'm quite surprised. Only on 4 stone here, so you should be like not be busy with handcrafting limitation. We see like direct insertion, burner miner automation, interesting. I don't really think you would need it right now, but maybe eventually that may turn out. This is gonna be like the call for extreme burner phase, right? They're not gonna plan to do automated financing here at least. They're gonna utilize this completely with burners as it seems. Automation can help later, but at the beginning you can craft like 1 miner per each 2 seconds. When you have automation, you automate the gear wheels, right? So you can use up to, I think you need 20 stone miners to be busy with handcrafting all the time. Until you need like the automation of assemblers, of burners and assemblers. So you're gonna see like big strategies here maybe. I don't know. Or he does use the extra time to craft some extra turrets. Which he can't though, the research is not done yet. Main here is, there's not much coal here in main, still they decide to build the power plant on top of the coal patch, giving away quite a lot of area of coal. Let's see how that turns out later. It seems like both teams are not so much worried about resources so far, as they both build onto the patches. I mean, this power plant you could also have put here, right? And put the miners on coal at the edge here. And then build the power plant towards here. Could have been a good call maybe. But they decided to put like here, giving more space away of the coal. So maybe there's a plan to utilize the space later differently. I don't know. We will see. Power low on south. No, power is still fine. They don't have much. They only have the assemblers, right? No electric mining drills, and this one like runs autonomically anyways. Top goes with a lot of mining drills on coal still. Iron being fully utilized. I'm not sure what is happening here. Oh, we see a smelting line. From, oh my god, you're not serious. That is a call. Aceto, that's a call. Wow. I would not have expected that. Okay, they don't go for like burners, they don't go for the mixed. They just go to the next iron outpost and pulling like, this is not that far. I mean, this is like 400 distance. This is like 500 belts, not too bad. So, yeah, 500 belts, not that much of investment. Don't ping, it's not nice. The players can't see it, can they? Players should not be able to see my pings, so... Unless they fucked up the code. First attack's coming. Axe saving the turret, moving it backwards. More turrets around here. Public they don't. And tournament node, I would be surprised if they see him per tournament node then. But we just can ask the other players later. Stone completely dead here, no call at all. And not much stone as well here. Quite surprising. 13 minutes in, we see a mall on Team North on Steelaxe PlmlA. This is green ships. A lot of Gabriels. What is this ratio? No, this looks like not green science production only. That looks like a mall. Hand feeding? Interesting. This is pretty surely a mall here. Full lane of iron incoming eventually. Stone coming next, so this looks like military. If you like do iron and then like do stone right after that, I call it for military. And we see military being queued up. So both teams are on a military science thread here. Very interesting. Makes sense with the large stone you had in the opening here. Not much iron here, but fair enough. So first iron lane coming in 40 minutes. What's the goal for the team? Survive versus biters? Yeah. The goal of biter battles is to survive versus the biters and strengthen your opponent biters. By instead of using science for research, you can send it to opponent team and increase the strength of their opponent biters and try to outsurvive them like that way. But thank you. The mix build being more utilized, still like growing. We see green science hand fed here. This is probably for grenades as far as I think. Are they done with grenades already? No, this is like the 50 science they do for military science, 30. They need there. They're gonna hand feed it to the labs and then they have military and just go with military. Any packs been sent yet? It seems like the South have sent a bit. Evolution on North at least has increased to 4.8 compared to the rest. Wait, is Drex a player? Oh. Did he return? I cannot see. Is he still there? Drops. I would like to write something yet, but I can't because the game doesn't allow me. So I don't have contact to the players too. So I can just unpause it. I don't know. Drops fine. Drops fine. I can't. I don't know. Pause him, please. Okay. I'm not supposed to be an admin for this game, actually, by the way. So if I do like bad decisions here and I try to organize them best, I was actually supposed to play the first round. So, yeah, unfortunately, I have to take care of that. I don't have the players' contacts because I'm not supposed to be the game admin and take care of that. Just in case you wonder. Okay, continuing then. I had to shout it. Okay, good. Back to business. Well, that's what happens. I think it's only fair to pause the game and wait for those players. I may have paused earlier and like not continue again, but I didn't notice he did drop because the game was paused and he was not dropped until I continued and I didn't see it. So I didn't actually notice he disconnected after all. Okay, but let's hope it has not too much of an impact. More smelting lanes coming in here. Oh, that's a lot of automation build. Holy shit. Anti, why aren't you playing? I won the first match by default because our opponent didn't they did surrender before the match. They didn't get the players together. So, large inserter production. Huge inserter production, huge build production. This is gonna be a green science push that follows up by military. Very surely. So first some green science to use for progressing, then some military for killing. Let's see how that works out. The south is also unlocking military, nearly done. The moment right now they are probably good. Top starting still, but they have the automation of green ships, green science, so yeah, we have the mixed build here, a very common layout for fighter battles. 20 minutes in, we see that automation. Full iron lane, no copper. This is okay, it's a bit slow, I think, but it's like, considering this iron is like so far away, this is totally fine and still good time. The question though is, will this just survive all the time, or will this iron get eaten? It's quite a gamble. If this iron gets eaten, it's really painful to go there, specifically later in the game. See how it works out. Large lake here. Where's the split on both sides of that? So we're gonna see like bites coming in from here, mostly I think, and on this side here, which is on top of the build. Quite a standard position to defend. How many of the same sweater do you own? I have like 2 favorite sweaters, and I usually like buy like 2 of the same. But this is one of my favorite sweaters. So, what do we see here? Still no automation. Maybe we see a hand-fed strategy here, it looks like. That's extremely hand-fed. Interesting. Let's see if we see some automation here. Okay, vault's automated. But okay, I want to see how the military science is going to be working out. Let's see. I have to open the window shortly. You may see like my head runs a red. It's because it's pretty warm in here. I hope the birds don't annoy you. So, strong explosive level 1 incoming, very important research to handle biters. Oh, biters here passing by the mix? No, there we go to player. If he goes down, oh yeah, he does. And does he have the grenade already? Yes, he does. Great. That's very important. Not forgetting crafting grenades is actually important. Oof. Biters at the silo. If he needs reacting. He has not a grenade. Oh, if he has no grenades, this could be an early end. He must have a grenade, okay. That's why you build grenades early. Do we see some grenade automation somewhere? Yeah. The Steelaxe team has 6 grenade assemblies here towards the side, directly being fed by miners. Very nice setup. Going there directly, fed with iron plates. One of the assemblies is reassigned to green. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I love that. Ha! That's genius. So you do the first 15 science of green for the grenades and military by actually reassigning one of the assemblers and feed the grenade assemblers, like the belts here. That's pretty smart. I like that. And you still have a good distribution. PlmlA on explosive too. But they have like the big science and they're gonna throw quite a lot of it soon. Backing up quite a lot of inserters, but they're gonna need it for the other smelting lanes. Waltz coming up here. So I guess one of the players is probably preparing the second iron lane. No, we don't see that. So are we gonna see? Are we gonna see military? Yeah, of course we see military. I just forgot we saw it being unlocked here. So certain. Military is certain. Okay. South is preparing a belt. I'm not sure what is the meaning of this yet. We will see. Stone walls coming up. Military signs being prepared. This is gonna be a hand-fed smelting. That's gonna be a hand-fed build. I'm pretty sure, because there's no smelting lane taken into account or whatever. With the build from the top to the bottom. From the well, I think they will hand feed it, but we'll see. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Gonna be interesting. Interesting. So, here full automation. I think, how much green signs is there? 5, 6, 7. Don't know how much they sent yet. Let's take a look at the logs. Sent some science. By X like 25 minutes. That's just been like quite a second ago. So they just sent all of it. They had like 16%. Interesting. So, stone coming up here. Full stone lane, I guess. Yeah, it's certainly a full stone lane. Steel being prepared here. Already? That is... That's interesting. So they share coal and copper and steel in the same lane. Or do they just hand feed it? No. This is interesting. Steel and copper facing each other is quite unusual. So yeah, they share the steel and the coal on the same lane. Interesting. Which means the output is gonna come here as well. We're gonna see 2 undergrounds and then it goes up here. We'll see. This is like quite exactly the amount the smelting lane remains. So this is actually working out nicely, I think. No problem on that. You can just like put it on the same lane and later just buffer the coal in the final chest or whatever. Just take it in the overflow chest. So that's totally fine. A good idea. Interesting layout. Never seen that before. That'll be interesting. Vault being topped up here. No walls by neither side, by the way, yet. I want to point that out. It's not like people like consider like surrounding their gun turrets with vaults. They don't think it's necessary yet. Low lifetime on both the turrets. Here we see like a raider potentially being surrounded. Okay, interesting. Walls being automated here, and yeah, the hand-feed materials incoming now. First grenade assembly is working. Yeah, steel being like put down here. We'll see, like first military science is gonna come soon, but that green science chest, like that's quite painful. They over 20% now. I think there is there a damage boost of 20%? No, I think it's only minions. There's a damage boost, there's a health boost of 25 again. So we'll see. Let's see how the biters are being handled right now by Team South. This is not like a significant wave yet, you just need 2 grenades to kill it. Per biter. So that works out nicely. They have like some teamwork, one person is being chased, the other using the grenades. Wall coming up here, trying to finish up. North, no defenses at all yet. We see that tiny bit of turrets here, trying to take care of. No walls. Second iron lane though. So there's no walls, there's no turrets. Right now there's nothing. Okay. Will they respawn if they die? Yeah, sure. Just as normal. Also not a longer delay, just normal 10 seconds. But you have to get like from your spawn to your corpse again, which is quite annoying, and when the biters stop at your spawn point, well, then good luck to you. Stone coming in here, full lane, being hand-fed. This one was weird. Not really working nicely yet. They missed steel. So, but military science is coming in 10. So each military science is worth 75, which is like 5 times as much as the green. But you see, like, there's a lot more green science incoming here too. So, and it's been running for much longer. Right now we see like Steelaxe PlmlA doubling the evolution of the Roughnecks. So, they're quite a bit ahead. Specifically at 25 there's another big boost. So, we'll see. Hopefully they don't die there. Thank you, Iron. Yeah. So second stone lane coming in here for the 1 steel that's being buffered up here. See how little coal passes by here? That's quite interesting. I don't mind if there's like some coal here, right? That's the idea. I don't mind it. Just go ahead. But a yellow inserter, taking that is a bit limiting. So a lot of the copper is not being picked up, I think. They need blue inserters right away. Fairly soon, but they don't research that, did they? Oh no, they didn't. So maybe part of the design, it just needs not to back up and the rest is being consumed here, we'll see. Interesting concept, the inserter takes the steel first because it prefers taking from the right side. From the right side. Yeah, left side it seems. So good utilization of that, but you can mirror it. South having trouble with defending, but they have the wall up, so they have grenades. But still, you see, like, oh, this is getting quite painful already. We're gonna see our first player deaths here. React is about to die. The other 2 players helping out, all but the mixed patch player. Tim is still on default mode. Producing grenades specifically. But he's basically extending resources. While the others take care of using it up. 1 spitter being left over here. Military science is coming through. Did they send some of that? 35, 36 is in there. How much did they send so far already? Let's take a look. None. That's all of it. So possibly is the South going to utilize there? And I'm pretty sure they produce fairly, surely they produce more than 35 only. Some player must like back it up in the inventory. Let's see who picks it up. No, South in trouble already. Walt's munching. And now that's a problem. When you have biters in your base, you cannot really shoot them down decently. You have to use grenades, and the grenades damage your base more than the biters do. So it's extremely painful once the biters get past that wall. North, meanwhile, not being pressured at all. 12%, not much on the locks is there on their team. Let's see what's actually been sent. First 60 military sent right now. Before that, only a tiny amount of greens creeping in without noticing, raising the evolutions just a tiny bit. But that's the first real throw we see there. Brings the evolution up to 16%. Oh no! There's spiders at the silo! Oh my god, they didn't attack it, they just wandered around. Oh, that's why you have turrets at the silo. Oh. They nearly choked it. I mean, the biters will have taken like quite a lot of time, but it's only 5000 HP, and if they just went for it straight away and there happened to be the case that one of the players didn't have grenades, could have been close, but yeah, we see our first read, like, biters here. It's hard, let's see. Wall coming up here at a specific position. This vector is not protected yet. While the north has no vectors at all being protected. What do we see is though a broken lane. What is the problem? Is it the iron delay? No. Is it power? The power is dead. Isn't it? Yeah. They ate the power and they mixed the iron is cut off. Not only the coal is dying, which is being used for the smelting and the buffer. And luckily the power is not like considered, but when will they notice that the power pole is broken and they have no iron? The delay is insane. there's only half a lane now, only one lane now, but in about like 3 minutes or whatever, they will notice there's no more ore on the belt. And only then they will see, oh, there's a power pole being destroyed. No! So, that's huge. That's huge. If South doesn't die... Okay. Well, there's a possibility that the North will not notice the belt is broken ever. But... They still didn't notice the power poles. That's hilarious. Oh, that's the problem. It's so far away. It's so far away. Is launcher and rocket really win condition in Bite Battle? It depends on the difficulty. Here we're on hard plus adder plus modifications that mean you cannot you get additional biter health at 25% and 10% and so on. And yeah, it looks like the end to South before the North even notices that the iron is still broken. Oh, they... Oh shit, oh, they're not looking good for South. North was not really challenged yet. I didn't see like much. They just extend everywhere. They have no walls, they have no turrets, they have no players taking care of attacks. This is pretty chill. And they are not really pressured as well. Military science still not up, 35 minutes in, is it? But yeah, right now it's working. I think it's the first cycle, right? Oh no, they finished already 50 products, never mind. Wait, what? Oh, I missed that. Did I miss all those throws? Oh, they finished quite a lot of products already, I see. Yeah, okay. I did miss out on that totally. Interesting. South, having trouble, but North. Finally! No, they still didn't notice. But Acedo's going to finish notice now. And the power pole incoming. No, it's not! Oh, we still didn't notice? I can't believe that. Oh, this is... They will not notice until the end of the game. Oh, it's funny. Yeah, but game over for South, it seems. Players being spawn camped, they probably don't have grenades. Yeah, that's just GG. I'm surprised they're... Okay. Tim coming in, but yeah, it's so low on HP. Holy shit, it's gonna be the next wave eating it. Oh no, the spitters are gonna do that anyways. This is GG. GG! First point goes to Steelaxe PlmlA. Congratulations. They didn't notice. Why is there still iron though? I'm so confused that it took so long to be like noticed. Shouldn't it have been like much closer and much earlier there? So what do we need? What do we learn? We don't need power at outpost at all in Factorio. You just don't need it. The delay is too large. Amazing. So, yeah, let's go to the team and see what they say. Hello, hello. Congratulations.
Hello.
Congratulations for your first point. Interesting.
Interesting.
First outpost so far away is Aaron.
I didn't even see it there. Holy shit!
Did you notice your outpost is not being powered for the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, no, we didn't locate the mistake. But
Yeah, I just mentioned like 30 seconds ago that for some reason we're not producing any science. And I was
To be
like,
fair,
well,
the ores he just ran out. Looking at it, it's just going through the splitting out the last of the ore. It's that far to travel.
I was so surprised that iron it was consumed. The one iron patch was still full and it was full and was full, and I was like, why is it still full? Shouldn't it be eventually be empty? But only now it creeps in. The end of the line. And it's been not
If you're
powered for
connecting
5
outpost
minutes.
10 minutes away, there's also belt buffer for 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's true, I
easy.
wondered. So that was a scary moment where there was like 50 biters next to your silo and one player accidentally noticed.
I was there accidentally, man. But they don't really like attacking this silo, right? It's funny.
Yeah, they just stood next to it. I don't think he would have died to that. It was not enough biters to make a difference. There was 5,000 HP on the silo, so fine. But yeah.
What happened there? Did the turrets get eaten at the side?
Yeah, sure.
I think the biters literally ran through
50
there.
small biters. Turret they get.
True. 50 is.
They ignore this side.
Yeah.
Some
Interesting.
reason.
Okay, yeah, congratulations. So that means you're gonna play us next match.
What a surprise. Yeah.
I don't know who's gonna be admin in our match, because obviously in this match I was the admin, but I was not told. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next match in a second.
See ya.
Yep.
Good luck. What a fun match.